Okay, I'm Juliet. This is my first YouTube video. I've had channel for like 2 years and I've never done anything with it. I have a few videos up of my dad doing videos for the grandkids, but this is the first one I'll be in. So it's gonna be a book haul. It was gonna be an unboxing, but I get really impatient with boxes, get too excited, so I couldn't wait. And I just got a box today, which I opened while trying to film, but I was using this weird film thing that came on my computer, like photo booth or something, and it won't let me upload it onto YouTube, so it's already open. So it's from Book Outlet. So now it'll just be a book haul. So, okay. Um, I don't know. One book in the second pile, I won a couple months ago and I never read because, I didn't have the first one. I never read the first one. So, I got the first one this month. So hopefully soon I'll get into those two. I can do a review on both of them. And then two books are missing from my stack because I lent them to my younger sister, who lives in Harrisonburg. So I don't know when I'll get this back. One was Legend, I think, the first one of that trilogy, dystopian trilogy, and then there was Saving Francesca, which I forgot I read until after I started reading it, after I bought it. That's really cute. Okay, so I'll start with my favorite. This is Ignite Me, and it's the third one. I just, recently finished reading it, and love it, love it, love it. It's the only one I have, because I love the other two so much, I had to buy the third one. And I got in the paperback because it was cheaper, but also because I like the size of it better. It's easier to take places, and it's just more comfortable to hold. Like, I don't know. I just like paperbacks better usually. And I like the covers. They're kind of creepy and weird, but like they're really pretty too. Like this one has like flowers and stuff around her eyelashes and stuff. And it's by Tara Moffey, and it was so good. For the longest time, I'll do a review at some point later. But it's so good. Love it. Okay. I will start with the smaller stack, the ones I just got, I guess. Um, so I got 4 books today from Book Outlet, and the first one is Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, and it's just this pretty cover. I love the wrong finger. I love the heart on the sign thing. I've heard lots of really good things about it. I of course won't read it until this coming winter, since it's a winter book, and it's by Rachel Cohen and David Leverthin, and I don't know too much about it. I just know that it's about I think a bookstore, and I don't know if one of them owns it or works there, but they somehow get into keeping a notebook and writing challenges for each other in it and putting it on the shelf, and then doing the dares or applying with another dare for the other person to do. So anyway, it sounds really cute. So I'm excited to read this. So I have a long wait. Except it's supposed to snow tomorrow, so I wanted reading a book, I could probably make this work, but I won't. um, oh, and since it was from Book Outlet, really read it. I don't know if she read the other two, but she loved it, and I got it from the library. I was going to read it, but I was reading the Charmy series at the time, so I never got around to it and had to take it back. So I just thought, when I saw it on Goodreads and it was cheap, I just thought, yeah, I'll get it. And it's actually smaller than the one I got at the library, which I like. I like the size. It's easy to take, and it's hardback, so good. I don't know too much about this book. I know it's a retelling of Cinderella, and I know she's a cyborg. Cyborg? But other than that, and it's by Marissa Meyer. Sorry, my nose itches. Um, yeah, I've never read anything about cyborgs or robots or anything like that. So it'll be interesting to see what this is like. I hope I like it. So that's why I just got the first one, in case I didn't like it. And then my next one is Article 5, which is by Kristen Simmons, and it's a dystopian novel, and I got it from eBay first, but it was in really bad condition, unlike what they said, and it was kind of expensive. So I returned it, got my money back, and I saw this on Book Outlet for way cheaper, and in, as you can see, much better condition. So I got it. I'm excited to read it. It only has a little dot right on the bottom and a sticker right there. It was originally $18 and I got it for like $4, so great deal. My last book I got from Book Outlet today was Ruby Red by Kirsten Geyer, and it's the paperback version with the pretty cover. I love the dress, but it wasn't. I was hoping to get the hardback because I love those covers, and everyone says these books are so good, and but they only have the paperback, so it's fine. So yeah, it sounds really cool because it's a time traveler book, and apparently she travels to I don't know if she like tries to stop things from the past or something, or but since I love Doctor Who, I know I'll love this because time travel is really cool. It only has a dot here, and yeah, so I'm excited to read this one. Okay, so that's the last of my book outlet books. The ones I have left are ones I either won or got earlier this month. The first one is Alienated. Yeah. This one has a gorgeous cover. I love the cover because it's like the guy, alien. He's laying on his back like the girl, well, as you can see. But you can just see the difference between the worlds and how much color Earth has compared to his world. And this one is by Melissa Landers, and it's hugely popular on YouTube, BookTube, and Goodreads. So I thought this would be a fun read because I love the Lux series, and I heard this was similar to it, so I'm excited to read that one. The next one is Ruins, which I'm super excited about because I've been waiting a long time for this one because I read the other two like a year ago or something. It's the third in the Partials trilogy, and it's by Dan Wells, if you didn't know. And it's a nice hardback. So I don't really know what happens in this one, just that everything falls together, and I remember she's like they just discovered in the second one like that city with that actually had kids and stuff, because kids like didn't exist in her world. The youngest was like 14, so it'll be neat to see what happens in that one. Then the next one, it's also dystopian, by the way. The next one is Glitch by Heather. I'm not even going to try to say her last name. It's another dystopian book. It's, I think, the first in a trilogy, and I got the paperback. It's cool. It has like a different texture. These are all from Amazon, by the way, or from Goodreads authors. So I don't know too much about this one, just that it's dystopian, and the government kind of had some like robots because they like put some sort of thing in their neck, chip in their neck that kind of controls them, but the main character's like malfunctions when it isn't supposed to happen, and she starts having feelings and thoughts of her own, and I guess a rebellion starts, or she finds others that have malfunctioning chips or something. So that sounds cool. And then I got this one, The Last Falcon, which is book 1 of the Kalestone by Colin Rutan, which I don't know really anything about. Actually, I know nothing about. I only got this one because I won the second one, which was Dragonfire, a couple months ago off of Goodreads, and I don't know, she didn't say anything, the author, about reviewing it or anything, but I'm guessing that's why she wants me to do. So I got the first one so I can read this one and review it. And also it looks really cool. They're fantasy, and I love fantasy, so this will be fun. So hopefully I'll get into these soon. Yeah. And then I'm going to edit it. My mom's talking. The next one I got was Under the Never Sky by Veronica Roth. Paperback. beautiful cover. It's a dystopian, which I've heard nothing but good things about. Everyone, and I mean everyone who reads books that I have seen or heard, has this book and love it. I've not heard a bad thing about it. I don't know too much about it, just that it's dystopian. It has some romance in it. It's the first one. I think there's 3. I think it's another trilogy. So this will be good. I'm excited. And the next one, I have 2 left. This one is Easy by Tamara Weber. It's a very cheesy cover. It's kind of damaged. It has lots of like wear and scuffs and speckles, but it's not too bad. But definitely looks used. And let's see. The clip says rescued, or caption says rescued by a stranger, haunted by a secret. Sometimes love isn't easy, which contradicts the title. But yeah, it doesn't really say much on the back, so I don't really know too much of that. I'll read the back. He lost her but never knew her, until thanks to a chance encounter he became her savior. The attraction between them was undeniable, yet the past he'd worked so hard to overcome and the future she'd put so much faith in threatened to tear them apart. Only together could they fight the pain and guilt, face the truth, and find the unexpected power of love. So it sounds cute. It sounds like a sweet romance, which would be good for this summer. And then I won this one, Sweet Evil, which is by Wendy Huggins, which you probably all know about. And it's the first in the series, and everybody loves these books. So it'll be nice to see what all the hype's about. Because I don't really know. But yeah, so that will be good. That'll be fun. It's so comfortable. It's so soft. Yeah, and it's not damaged or anything, so that's gonna be good. And then the one I'm actually reading now that I got is The Fifth Wave. By Rick Yancey, or Yancey, I'm not sure, which is a dystopian alien mix thing. So, and I've wanted to read this for so long. I've heard so many good things about it, and everyone says it's amazing. So I wanted to see what the hype was about, and yeah, and as I said, I kind of like alien books, not that I've really read any, but so far, like the first part, I'll do a review when I'm done, but the first part was like disappointing. I don't know if I'm just I had so much expectation about it, but it's a little disappointing. It's slow, I guess, but it's picked up since then, and not quite halfway, and like a third, and it's picked up, and it's starting to, it's good. It is good. It's not quite as good as I was expecting, probably because there was so much hype built up about this book. So, yep, I hope to finish this soon and get started on one of my many other books. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I can get this